Alrighty, we got a big one here tonight. It's a huge matchup, whether you like it or not. We'll get more into why here in a few seconds, but thank you guys for tuning in to the SPO Network. I'm Darth. This was going to start at 9 o'clock. Laugh track from the Comets. The captain of the Comets pushed it back to 10:30. Sorry if you guys got the notification earlier whenever we went live. That was my bad. We'll take it in stride. It's going to be a great one down on the ice. Let's get to know these two rosters a little bit better. Of course, for the Los Angeles Comets, they're going to be your home team down on the ice on the right side of your screen, wearing the red jerseys. Laugh track captaining Jabu and Logic this season. K-Spire not really setting foot on the ice all that often here so far in the regular season. He might come in clutch during the offseason, but he's an old-time pro. Just lost the spark for the game and wanting to sit this one out more so as a substitution, just in case they need him, just in case he wants to get back into it. He's got that ability to do so. But he's on the roster tonight. Not sure if he's going to play. Very highly doubt he will play, but he's there if they need it. They're ready to rock and roll. What is happening? We're gonna play a little bit more of a pregame right now. Krooks and Yager, your starting three for the Ocean City Typhoons. Both of these teams looking to punch their way up from the pro standings right now. Ocean City Typhoons are 5th in the division. With this win, they will clinch their spot for the playoffs and cannot be removed. Comets, if they win, they'll be that much closer to not being in a relegation spot right now. They're the top relegation team. They will be playing against second and third place of Challenger in the postseason. But as I've said, all 6 parties are ready to rock, ready to roll early. We're 5 minutes before the drop of the puck, and they're ready to go. So we're going to take it down to center ice, see what happens, see how they lean with it, how they rock with it. Ocean City on the left side in the blue jerseys, Los Angeles Comets on the right in their red. But the puck's dropped, the game is on, and the first period is underway. Brooks taking this one back on the defensive side for Ocean City. Looks down the near side, pops that question out. Logic here having a few of the answers. Well, a few stick checks, tries to get this one through the opposition. Gets past N with a step. A good shot, hits the iron, comes down the near side, off the side of the cage. This one's brought out to the top side. Krooks here captaining this one out to N. N here off the back end, scoops it over. Jabu with a steal, shoots, and just wide off the near side. Here's Krooks with it now. Looking to bring this one to the top. Then to the near. The forehand pass goes off Yager, deflected into the corner. Logic here picking it up down low at his own end wall. He hits a backhander out to the top side, boards off the forehand with a shot, rips that one wide from a long distance away. Krooks here with the puck now. Krooks touching it down to the near side, into the far. Ocean City quarterbacking a lot of their plays. A lot of their offensive pressure is made up by their transition game. We're seeing that here and right now. Of course, Los Angeles Comets, your home team down there on the ice on the right side of your screen. They like to play more of a soft game. They like to play the team-based game, more of a passing cycle. And none of these 3 players have met each other, played with each other, queued up with each other prior to this season. Of course, they've had a lot of time to get accumulated to each other's play style, figure out who's the 1, who's the 2, and who's the 3. In a 3v3 slap shot, there's the 3 positions. Your 3's your defenseman, your 2's your midfielder, kind of mid-range between the face-off dots. He likes to keep it clean. Then your 1's your striker. He's the offenseman. And Logic so far really is fitting that 3 slot back for the boys in red. A good shot and end with the first goal of the match. Typhoons on top, 1-0. A good shot, a solid one, and their first of the match, and able to pick that near side pocket for $1.50. 3:24 remains in the first. Ocean City leading Los Angeles. Yeah, like I was saying, Laugh Track and Logic. Also, Jabu just kind of playing a cycle game. Whoever's last man back. Jabu with a nice shot and nice goal. We find ourselves dead knotted here in the first. Did not take that long to answer that one, and I think that one might have actually gone off the stick of Yager as the last point of contact. But it's 1-1 here in Los Angeles. We'll see how the rest of this story goes. Logic to the top side from the backhand through the neutral zone, trying to get this transition game down. Yager steals, shoots, scores, and another goal to the Ocean City Typhoons. 2 shots, 2 goals, getting it done heavily here on the offensive side, making the most of their chances. And the team that does that the most oftentimes ends up being the team to win the game. Brooks taking this one back to start the breakout, out of the reach of N, sent back into the Los Angeles zone. Logic taking this one top side, N trying to pinch this one loose, successfully doing so down into the Comets back end. Laugh track to the near side, tries to break free of N's shackles, finds a way to get it out to Jabu. Jabu off the back end, a shot goes off the side of the cage and wide. Brooks 2 minutes 35 on the clock, getting this one down. Near side point going off Yager to the neutral zone. And picks it up, not able to take that one free. Laugh track there to make that physical contact. A shot on net by Yager. That one goes wide off the near side. Logic to the top side. From the backhand. Pass on front, nice shot attempt, but Laugh track not quite fortunate enough to get the angle he wanted on that one-timer. 2:14 remaining in the first. Laugh track to Jabu. Jabu dangles, shot goes off the side of N and down low to Yager. Yager to the top side. Off the backhand, chips that one loose, goes off the Logic, and good stick check and a timely one at that. Kruk's able to pick that one up with a good shot, and Jabu there awarded that save. Laugh track back behind his own crease, and here chucks this one down the near side boards, finds its way out to Kruk's. Kruk's back into his own defensive end, gets some elbow room. A big forehand pass off Yager into the near side corner. That one's deflected off the defenseman. And battles for it out in front, finds Yager, shoots, scores, and we got ourselves a 3-1 lead. The higher seed being the beneficiary so far in this matchup. 2 goals the difference now. And Ocean City, the 5th seed tonight, taking on Los Angeles, the 9th. And this is another opportunity. What a save by Laugh track back on the back end. Able to keep that one out of the cage. That's their first save of the match from the Comets end. With 1:34 remaining here in the first. The gap is now 2. And in the corner, lost to Jabu. Jabu to the top side, finding its way off his stick over to Yager. Yager for the boys in blue, knocked loose by Logic, back into the defensive end. Yager finds Kruk's. Kruk's drives that one off the forehand. Jabu picking that one off, reading the play beautifully, not able to take that one in stride. Here's Kruk's with it now as he looks to free this one up to the top side with a pass against the grain. That one goes off of the stick of Jabu down to the near side. The board battle continues and out into the neutral zone. Logic going off Laugh track, off of Kruk's down to the near side, finding its way off Yager. Jabu trying to force that puck free on the far side boards at the red line. Logic there with a nice stop on that pass attempt from Yager. Yager trying to keep this one north. Laugh track back in the defensive end, trying to do the same for his team. Laugh track bobbled around like a pinball in a wheel, finding its way down the near side and through traffic into the Ocean City territory. 40 seconds remain here in the first period of action. Still got that 2-goal lead. Yager down the near side, swing and a miss on that one-timer attempt from the point as he pinches that one down the near side slot, finds its way off and off Yager with a shot out through the crease, in one ear and out the other, finding its way to the top. Yager over to N, and out in front of the cycle, but not able to find anyone in a blue jersey to answer that one. Jabu tending that crease quite nicely on that play. And in the corner with 15 to go here in the first period of action. Finding his way top side. Logic trying to break free of N getting back in the wheelhouse, getting a few stick checks in. The sword battle is immense. Yager shoots, hits the crossbar, and that one does not go. N with the puck, and that will do it for the first period of action. 3-1 is our score here in Los Angeles. It's been a tight one. It's been a close one. And both teams really coming out, showing out their skills on the ice so far. But the neutral zone game, very, very present. Something you're going to see for the remainder of the match. I think the team with the most neutral zone pressure is going to end up being the team with the victory. Of course, Ocean City, a very heavily focused play style on that possession time, so we're going to see a lot of that from them. Kruk's like to keep the puck on his stick and keep it under control. But with that being said, we're ready to rock back down on the ice for the second period of action. As the puck is dropped, our middle chapter is underway. Yeah, it was a little bit of an early puck drop. As soon as I sent them the lobby info 10 minutes before, they all joined and they all readied up, so we kind of zoomed through what we could for the pregame. I had nice shot by Yager, and that one makes it 4-1. Ocean City getting down to business here in the middle chapter of play here tonight. And, well, the early bird does in fact get the worm. 11 seconds into the period, to be exact. And top side to Yager, going off Logic down across to the top side, finding its way from the point from the back end. Good shot, and that one leaks into the near side corner. Laugh track off Kruk's, the puck spin bean. Let's see how long it lasts. This one sent down the near side into the offensive zone for the Ocean City Typhoons. Logic here for the Comets. Off the boards, and here, bringing this one back for Ocean City. Jabu, Logic form the sandwich, brings this one down the straight. Logic breaking free with Yager on his back. Get some room to breathe with. But that shot is nicely defended by Kruk's. Kruk's, and back to Kruk's to the top side. From the backhand, Logic frees that one up, hits the post, and that one does not get to go either. Good defense there, back for Ocean City. Logic pulls this one down to the near side, not able to get that shot angle past Yager. Here's Jabu down the near side boards. Yager backhand scoop out to his captain, back in the defensive end. Kruk's to the forehand pass, goes off Logic. Yager back in the zone, trying to get this one down the near side. Here's Jabu with it now. From his hip, going off Yager. Going off Logic. Into the corner. Backhand scoop goes off Kruk's shot. Finds the dome of Logic. Logic dangles through and nicely shot. Goes wide to the near side. Here's Crooks, near side, out to Yager. Yager from the neutral zone stopped up, making him fumble it. Logic staying on his angles quite well. Crooks' shot deflected wide by Logic back on the defensive end for the Comets. Comets breaking this one out. Logic with a backhand scoop. Hits Laugh Track off the near side boards. Here's Jabu in a race against Crooks. Fakes him out with a little reversal of hit. Crooks saw what he wanted. Jabu saw what he wanted. And a few fakes were had. A little mind game. And to the near side, losing possession of that one. Logic here with a better stick check on that one. Crooks here trying to get his shot on the target, but Laugh Track back in time to save the day. Big save there by Logic as well. And that one will be exiting the zone. 3:04 remaining here in this middle chapter. We'll see who the first team is to break it open in the second half of this period. And to the top side, drives into the corner, finding its way off Laugh Track into his own pocket. Back in, across the grain in a dangerous scenario as N almost had a prime scoring chance there in the offensive zone, but just did not come to be. Jabu's pressure a little too immense, and he got that one out of the zone. Crooks in the corner in a little bit of trouble trying to get this one free. As that one hits the topside boards, brought down low to Crooks again. Crooks to N. N off the near side with a shot. That one goes off the end wall, finding its way off of Logic. As he looks down to the near side yet again for an exiting pass out to Jabu. Shot goes off the side of the cage. Puck is still beamed. Not sure how that one came to be, but I just now realized the slight angle on the ice. As that one sent down the full 200. Laugh Track here for the Comets to defend this one back on the back end. And trying to get a hold of that one. Laugh Track able to trap that one back along the end wall. And off the back end, out in front, just out of the reach of Yager. And that one will exit back into the Ocean City town. Crooks with a forehand pass out to N at the slot. Shot saved by Logic. N advancing his efforts into the corner. Trying to get this one out to Yager. Yager here with a shot. Not able to pop that one into the netting. Finding his way off Yager's hit. Back out to the point. Crooks to the top side. Jabu to the near. Off the backhand. And he'll get this one out for the Comets. Logic here in hot pursuit of this one. Gets the better body position. Back into the far side corner for the Comets. To the point. And trying to get that one. Logic down to the near side. Finds Laugh Track. 1:30 remaining here in the second. Yager steals, shoots, and that one goes off the near side and wide. Laugh Track breaking free, shooting. Nice save there by Crooks. Crooks looks to the top side. Here the captain of the Ocean City Typhoons pops this one down to Yager. Yager last season was playing an open. He's taking his efforts to pro, and he just got picked from the pocket. What a shot and what a goal for the Comets. A great back-checking pressure, forcing the turnover, forcing the goal. It's 2-4 here in Los Angeles. 1:05 remaining here in the second chapter of play. Crooks off the backhand, trying to get this one off of Jabu. 60 seconds remaining as this one's fumbled along the far side boards. Jabu just trying to take any inch he can get as he touches that one into the offensive zone. Logic there trying to pick up where he left off. Crooks making things difficult for the Comets here on the offensive swing. Good shot. That one goes off the edge of the cage and wide. Yager and Crooks off end to the top side, finding its way back off of Jabu into the top side slot. Brought out, shot save there off the dome. Laugh Track able to stay on his angles and keeps that one clean to the crease. Jabu over to Laugh Track. Yager there with a shot, not able to get that one through the solid object. That was Laugh Track. Laugh Track there with another save, able to keep that one out as well. Crooks to the top side, tries to seek refuge out to N along the top side boards as he breaks this one back out to the neutral zone 10. Then down center avenue, looking for that shot lane. Not able to find it through Jabu was the deflection on that one. Jabu, top side, out to Logic, all alone. Not able to take that one in stride. N here with a dump down with 10 seconds remaining. Laugh Track looks for one last drive for the Los Angeles Comets. Top side, goes through the traffic, into the corner. And with 2 and then 1, that will do it for the second period of action. 4-2 at the end of 2. Ocean City on top. Once again, the takeaway game is in favor of the Ocean City Typhoons, bringing it out in a big way, making sure to get everything they can on target. Yeah, I think it's going to continue into the third period of action. Speaking of the third period, both teams ready to rock, ready to roll. We're down at center ice. Let's see how this one comes to be. Los Angeles on the right, Ocean City on the left. The puck is dropped and the final minutes are underway. Yager with a shot going off the far side and wide. Last period, the Ocean City Typhoons came out with all guns blazing. Last period, both teams scored 1 goal. We'll see if the third is the same. Both teams really tightening up on the defensive side, not giving a lot of room to work with in their own defensive ends. Ocean City playing a really good 2-1 back check out there on the ice. We'll see if that continues on here in the period, or if the Comets can adapt to it and overcome it. You can see Logic playing more of an offensive role here in the period. Laugh Track playing more of the 3 back on the defensive side, getting back in his roots of his intermediate days. Crooks off the back end, knocked loose out to the point, or out to the crease, and Yager there to keep that crease tidy. Jabu back in his own defensive end, looking to keep this one under wraps to the topside point, stop by N in the neutral zone. He's going to retreat back into the Comets territory, trying to find a way to get it back to Laugh Track. Here's the captain of the Comets with it now. Off the backhand, out of the zone, Logic a little ahead of himself, not able to catch the baseball before he made the double play. Classic mistake there on the ice. 3:50 remains in the third. Laugh Track here with it now. Down to the near side, good shot, goes off Yager, goes off Jabu, and cycles that one out to the point. Laugh Track, Jabu, out to Logic. Crooks here with a nice backhander, stopped by Laugh Track. Here's Yager with a now a backhand scoop out into the neutral zone, controlled by Jabu. Jabu here for Los Angeles, a bank pass looking for himself, and gets right on his high heels as this one's brought down along the end wall of the Ocean City County. And to the top side. Looking to take this one off the forehand out to Crooks. Crooks down to the near side looking for Yager, but not able to find him. Laugh Track there throws it out in neutral zone, and they're controlling that one back out to Yager, and then Laugh Track to exit the zone. Logic down low in the offensive end. Dangerous while he's down there. Yager there making sure to keep an eye on that post. Logic into the offensive end. Stopped by Crooks. Crooks out the other way. Forehand chance from the point. Uncontested, but he does not hit his shot. And out to the crease, and a nice save there by Laugh Track. That one cycled back out to Jabu. Jabu here on the defensive end, takes it from the corner, starting his breakout down the straight, finds Logic. Logic here with a shot attempt, but not able to get that one released before Crooks had anything to say about it. Logic just Beyblading in the corner, just hoping for something to come his way. Jabu there shuffleboards that one back into the corner. Logic battling Crooks. Crooks gets a step on him off the forehand out to N. N here with a chance, shooting wide off the far side. Here's Laugh Track with it now, with 2 minutes, 30 seconds remaining in the third. Comets are down by 2. They need these points here as we're nearing the end of the regular season. Logic with it now. Off the back end, looks towards the near side of the ice, finds Jabu along the wall, finding his way off, and shooting just wide off into the far side corner. Here's Laugh Track. Laugh Track off to the near side, banks it off the glass, just out of the reach of Logic, sent down to Yager. Yager here for Ocean City, breaking this one out of the defensive end for the boys in blue. Into the corner. Laugh Track with a touch. Jabu here trying to cradle that one top side through the neutral zone. Nobody touched the puck there. Out of every stick swing we saw, nobody touched it for quite a while. Jabu, backhand, forehand, tries to drive its way down the near side, but hits the face of N with that one. N with a shot, and that one's deflected wide by Jabu. Yager off the backhand, hits Jabu along the way. Logic throws this one topside, and in the corner finds a point shot from Crooks, but not a fortunate one as that one goes wide of the cage and then down to the near with that rebound. Laugh Track trying to exit the zone, finds Logic. Logic with a long bomb, but nobody there to say the otherwise. Jabu down low with a chip shot over the stick of Crooks into the near side wall as he battles this one out of the corner. Here's Logic with it now out to the point, drives down the near side, gets a step on the opposition, finding his way along the end wall. Logic battling for this one for the boys in red. Crooks and Yager doing the same for Ocean City's side of the puck. Yager top side out of the reach of N, down the full 200, and finds a way to leak this one out to the point. Yager, Logic have words in the neutral zone. Yager having the better body position, hits his captain on that dangle through. Yager looks top side off the back end, hits Jabu along the way. Jabu in the slot, looking on the clock for 55 remaining in the seconds department. With that dump down, it'll leak off even more. Logic, Comets, right now not happy with that time wasting, and Yager gonna dump it down once again. Laugh Track having to play a deep defensive role because of it. A bank pass topside, Jabu here with a handle on this one, looks for a forehand shot, goes up. I don't know what just happened. Oh, that was horrible. 30 seconds remain in the third period of action. Shot off the near side and wide. Yager off of N. Yager backhand saved by Laugh Track out in the crease. Jabu trying for it. Laugh Track's backhand efforts noticed as that one sent down the nearest. I don't know what's happening to my voice. This is insane. 5, 4, 3, 2, and then 1. And that is all she wrote. 4-2 the final score. I'm dying. I don't know what's happening, but that third period was a scoreless one. Los Angeles, looking forward to the next few games. Looking forward to getting this regular season in the books. Hopefully they'll be in a playoff spot to do it. I got full faith in them. Ocean City clinching their playoff spot. Both teams very upset at the end of that match, might I add. I don't know if you saw, the chat, but Comets very upset. Typhoons, little upset as well, but they don't have a lot to complain about. They won this one 4-2 the final score on the ice, and that dump down game just not quite the best. Yeah, I don't know what's happening. It's a wild time to be alive. But yeah, 2 minutes on the board for both teams in possession time. I expected that to be a little bit more different whenever it came down to it. Seeing the pace of the game, seeing the plays on the ice, I was expecting it to be a little bit more lopsided, a little bit more favored to the Typhoons zone. But yeah, after that first and second period, Ocean City Typhoons knew that they had a 3-layered defense to work with. They really struck it down, they really shut it down, and they played that road game pretty well. Taking a look at the individual stats down there on the ice, Logic with a goal on his 4 shots, Jabu with a goal on his 1 shot. He was shooting 1,000 tonight, and of course Laugh Track and Jabu both tallying 2 saves out of the team's 5, both of them pulling their equal weight out there on the ice. But you can't overlook Krooks with 3 out of the 4 saves for the Ocean City Typhoons. Had the most possession time, minute 13 to his name, and Yager, the player of the night, 6 shots, 1 save, and a hat trick on the evening. Great stuff down there on the ice. Yager, if you haven't heard his story, he was an open player last season. He made it to IM, carried his team up into the intermediate division, left the IM team for a challenger spot, left the challenger spot for the Typhoons, and that's where he's at now. He transcended, he played in every division of SPL in the matter of, I think it was maybe 1 season, as he didn't come into open division until the later half of season 4. But taking a look at the current playoff tree, you guys didn't get to see this in the pregame because everybody just kind of joined and we were a little late on the broadcast start. But these are the current playoffs for this season. Typhoons are on the bottom left. They'll be playing the Columbus Clappers first round if the standings stay the same, which they won't. I guarantee you that things will be changing, and we will be here to update it every day. If you're not familiar, we have a podcast. I run a podcast over on twitch.tv/DarthTaxil. We do it every day at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We go over standings, we go over stats, we go over previous games and tonight's games, what's going to be happening here on the SPL network is announced there first and foremost. But yeah, it's great stuff. I think this is going to be one of the more competitive playoffs that we've ever seen. Of course, you know, all these games are a best of 3 except the finals. That is a best of 5, but yeah, it'll be a great one. Gonna be a fun one. I'm interested to see how this one's gonna play out. I think finals are probably going to end up being something along the vibes of Viper's Plague. That's my expectations. Of course, Plymouth Plague on the top right of your screen are the defending champions of last season, so I would not expect anything less than the finals appearance from them. But we'll have to see what happens. We'll have to wait and see how the rest of the week goes. It's the last week of the regular season. A lot of teams have games left to be played. Taking a look at the pro standings as of the beginning of this broadcast, not as of current. 4 teams making the clinching of the playoff berth, making sure to keep their tallies up there at the top of the board. But yeah, great stuff so far. We'll just have to see if they can hold on. Of course, Ocean City Typhoons clinching their spot there with that last win. Getting game number 16 in the bag. Getting game number 17 in the bag as well. They played the Monkeys earlier today, and I think the Monkeys came out on top on that matchup. So Maui Monkeys right now would be second place with 26 standing points, if I did my math correctly. Maybe not. Actually, hang on. 2-4, the final score of the Maui Monkeys and Ocean City Typhoons game. And Typhoons ended up coming on top, I'm assuming. No, that's this record. All right, yeah, I'm on the books now. I've figured it out. I've cracked the code. I know what Blue's Clues is all about currently. Yeah, so that's an old log. So yeah, right now Maui Monkeys having the game over the Typhoons earlier today. I think they played at 8 o'clock. I was not aware of that as the site was not updated. But yeah, Maui Monkeys right now second place. They have the 26 standing points. They would be playing the Colorado Cobras down there in 7th place. But that last matchup, Typhoons coming out on top, having 15 standing points. They've clinched the playoff berth, and we'll talk about that more tomorrow. But that's the only game here tonight on my ballot. So I'm going to take a break, get a few graphics done, and then I'm going to finally get to go to bed. That's not something that I get to say a whole lot. But yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys for joining me on this ride this evening, watching some Slapshot, watching some pro play. Thank you to all of our supporters out there on the ice, everybody in the legendary role. Thank you from the bottom of my heart, Eli Irvion, Laugh Track, JS Tronics, Gubby, former league admin, Minnesota, alongside the likes of Messiah and Fizz. I think I finally got that list memorized. But yeah, if you want on this list, anybody that subs to the stream before I go live, I go over, make sure everybody's at least a name in white. If you go above and beyond your already sub, if you donate bits, if you donate money, if you donate whatever above and beyond your already sub, you get a green name. That's Cloudy. But yeah, and then if you do something spectacular, like for whatever reason you feel like 15 subs is beneficial to the channel, if you feel like this is worth it, you know, by all means, I'm not going to ask you for it. You know, that gets you up to like gold status. I don't think I've ever taken a name off the golden rings, but yeah, we'll wait and see. We got more playoff games. Looking forward to it. We got a lot of promotional series, and we got a lot of playoff series as well coming up. If all the regular season games are completed for a division, and all previous games and the standings are solidified for a promotional series matchup bracket, we'll get the playoffs started the day after, or maybe even the same night. So whenever the rosters or whenever the standings are locked in, that's whenever we'll start playoffs for each division respectively. So hopefully we can get it done by Sunday, start playoffs Monday, and then we'll just ride it out until it's over. But yeah, thank you guys for hanging out. Thank you guys for chilling with me. Thank you guys for watching some Slapshot. And hopefully we'll be back tomorrow. I don't know what's going on Friday, but we'll at least be back with SPL Post to Post tomorrow at 2 p.m. Tune in for that if you're interested in a little podcast action, listening to me talk for even longer than you already do. For whatever reason you want to, that's up to you. But yeah, that's going to do it here tonight. Thank you guys for tuning in once again, and I hope you all have a great afternoon, a great evening, and a good night. And if you're from Australia, I hope you have a great morning. But that's going to do it. I'm Darth. Don't think I said that yet, but I'll catch you guys on the flip-flop.